I would like to talk about the Mennonites and their culture because that is where one side of my family came from. Both my grandparents on the other side were born and raised in a Mennonite community, but broke off from the culture after they got married and moved to Colorado. I find this culture interesting because parts of it are still practiced in my family today, and I find the Mennonites' ability to overall stay true to traditions inspiring. The Mennonites began in the 16th century when major reform happened in the Christian church. They are named after a Catholic priest named Minnow Simmons, who allied himself with the Anabaptists, or rebaptizers. Anabaptists believe that a person should be baptized when they are old enough to follow Jesus, to make the conscious decision to follow Jesus, and not being baptized as a baby, like the Catholic Church had traditionally done. Because of this, the Anabaptists were strongly persecuted by the Roman Catholic Church, not only for their beliefs about baptism, but because they also believed that Jesus should be the final authority within the church. Mennonites are also pacifists and avoid conflicts at all costs. They also strive to serve others and repay evil with kindness. They even held firm to these beliefs during their persecution in the 16th century. In these ways, the Mennonites are similar to the Amish. Today, the Mennonites are often mistaken for the Amish, and vice versa. There is also a distinction between Old Order Mennonites and Mennonites, with the Old Order Mennonites being like the Amish. The Old Order Mennonites do not use electrical devices, apart from maybe a telephone or electric lighting. Some drive cars, but most still drive a horse and buggy. They also do not do much branching out from the community like the Amish. Mennonites, on the other hand, are like any other person, wear normal clothes, drive a car, and own electrical devices. They also have a thriving ministry throughout the globe. The Old Order Mennonites and the Amish have very similar values, and this is why they are often confused. Both groups are known for being from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and the Old Order Mennonites use some electrical devices, some drive cars, and wear colors, while the Amish do none of these things and tend to only dress plainly. The Old Order Mennonites and the Amish are both Anabaptists and hold similar beliefs, such as avoiding conflicts altogether and believing that Jesus is the final authority within the church. They also both speak Pennsylvania Dutch. For most Old Order Mennonites and Amish, Pennsylvania Dutch is their first language, no matter where they live, and English being their second, of course. Both the Old Order Mennonites and the Amish are mostly concentrated in the northern part of North America, but having groups as far south as Missouri and as groups far south as Ontario. So it's more the Old Order Mennonites that are similar to the Amish, not the Mennonites. All this information can be found on their websites, MennoniteUS.org, Mennonite.net, and Amish.net. The Mennonites also have a deep sense of community, not only with those that share their beliefs, but with all those around them. According to the website, they have programs to help organize volunteers to help repair and rebuild communities after hurricanes, tornadoes, and other disasters. I admire the Mennonites' constant service to each other and their community. I also admire how they do not resort to violence to settle disputes and avoid conflict. Overall, the Mennonites have a very interesting culture and are always trying to branch out to new communities and serve others. Thank you.